sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him. Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized I lied about the wine. And you were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Really? Dad,
Huh?
it took you 20 minutes, son. We just did an entire 2-week unit on the Cask of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucien was leading you into an elaborate ruse. Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages and then read a review online.
Sweet man,
It's
Jacob.
only 5 pages long, and there's no movie. Ha, yeah, you're right. I paid Lucien to read it for me.
I don't know.
Actually, he didn't even pay me, so when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo have their heads in their hands. You guys are always telling me to engage in literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here.
That's me.
Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever this was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucien high five. Hell yeah, brother! The teacher starts to stomp upstairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence. Lucien, Damien, and I all pile into my car and begin to drive home. Lucien immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. Again.
No.
I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you and I can see that you're struggling, so if you do decide you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend this week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard.
He looks like he's like 17. Why is he in middle school?
The middle and high school are in one building.
Why were they in the same class?
They weren't in the same class. He lured them out.
Really?
Yeah. Love you too. Oh, that's sweet. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucien hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright, and all things considered, Lucien's bricklaying was pretty good, so there's a silver lining. There's that, yes. Yeah, he could go to Job Corps for carpentry or masonry or what the fuck ever. He's probably just going through a phase. I'm gonna say I really admire how you handled that, because that's kind of what I would say too. You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It really does. You're a good dad. You're a good dad! Instant boner. See you around soon. It would be my honor and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I come home to Amanda curled on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo, what you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers, Extreme Edition. Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not all that bad. I am not pooping outside, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular-sized house? I don't know. That afternoon, Tigo. It got strange. We had to go to the school and pick up Lucien since he tried to lured Ernest down into a cellar with the promise of a fine vintage, and then tried to break him into a wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read the story except for me? Lucien live streamed the entire thing. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he's really good company. And surprisingly, a diplomatic dad. I dig his style. So do you, apparently. You know what? Me too.
Yeah, I do.
Date complete. Home cooking, tough talk, Edwardian. Bang. Afternoon tea. Basement. Damn.
Have you considered taking part in the
What's the
golf
difference between
lifestyle?
dad points and baddie points?
That's a